conjunction with Mr. Rogers.
Any theories about Mrs.
What
Rogers'
does she
death?
know?
Conscience.
What do you mean by that?
She was accused, together with her husband, of having deliberately murdered her former employer, an old lady. You all saw her last night. She broke down completely. The shock of her wickedness brought home to her was too much to bear. She literally died of fear.
Possibly, if there was cardiac weakness.
Call it, if you prefer, an act of God.
That is all, Miss Brett.
Also, weren't you accused on that tape as well of killing someone?
Yes.
Oh well, Hunter the cheeriest man in the room. Law.
We'll leave the Doombringer till last.
You're a detective, Mr. Bloor.
Cooperative
Any
he is.
theories?
I appreciate you recognizing the fact there's a professional present. I'd like to know what she had to eat or drink last night before she collapsed.
Rogers assures me she had nothing whatsoever.
Well, that's
Of course
probably
he
the
would
reason
say
then.
that. But see here. They've done a murder and gotten away with it. Now she's all hysterical, likely to give the show away. She's a danger to her husband. That's what she is.
Oh, I should hardly think a man would do that to his wife.
What? Did he just make a logical assumption? That's our job! Arrgh. Damn it, man! We thought it was Mr. Rogers first.
It's a fight between us and the game.
You said you knew something about the history of this island.
Most of the old stuff can be found in the library. Its more recent history is just as interesting, though. But I'm not inclined to divulge that just yet.
That'll do,
Why?
Mr. Bloor.
Stop stretching the game out. We can save lives here. So,
Any theories about Mrs.
General.
Rogers' death?
I'm sure Mrs. Rogers wasn't to blame. A good, loyal woman.
Who I knew for half a day, yes.
Did you hear anything in the night?
I thought I heard a voice calling my name. My wife. She died several years ago. I expect it was a dream.
Thank you, General. Stay well.
I feel bad for making fun of him. Oh, cutscene.
Chapter 3. 8 little sailor boys traveling in Devon. One said he'd stay there, and then there were 7.
Okay, so the next person will go to Devon, which is equal to
Rogers
death.
didn't let his
apparently.
wife's death get in the way
Yes.
of his custodial duties. I assume everyone has gone off on their own pursuits. I should do the same.
They're still making
Your
Rogers
own-
be the butler.
Your own pursuits? What do you do other than go into people's rooms at night and critique art?
And refuse to go through their luggage, even though it'd probably be really useful.
Okay, we're being a tad negative. In all fairness, this game actually does seem pretty interesting so far.
Yeah, I think
and the
it's gonna-
soundtrack is really atmospheric for this.
Yeah.
You've got these lovely haunting piano melodies in the background.
I quite like it.
It's also quite nice they've deviated from the plot of the original book, so there's actually a genuine mystery element here.
Yeah. It would be a bit rubbish if you know what was going to happen.
Precisely, though, from what I've seen so far, there are hints that they might be keeping the same culprit.
Ah.
The
Well,
voice on the record matches the culprit in the original book.
right.
I asked Rogers what this Miss Brady had suffered from. In a certain form of cardiac trouble, when an attack comes on, an ampule of amyl nitrate is broken and inhaled. If amyl nitrate were withheld,
I see. No positive action must be taken. No arsenic to obtain and administer. Nothing definite at all.
and nothing could be proved against Rogers or his wife.
Truly,
It
it is the
explains our
perfect crime.
situation here quite neatly. There are crimes that cannot be brought home to their perpetrators by the usual methods.
A judge taking advantage of his position? No offense, Judge.
A doctor under the influence letting a scalpel slip? No offense, Doctor. The point is, it explains Mr. Unknown. He has, for reasons only he knows, decided to seek justice for certain crimes as he sees them.
And who among us is the only one that stands unaccused?
Look, we shouldn't be here.
Ah, Mr. Narracott, right on cue.
Oh, he made a pun!
It was! That's perfect! 10 points game. Very well done.
Bravo!
Anyway, what was that about me being
Have
a
you
murderer?
seen any of the others?
I believe Mr. Blore and Mr. Lombard are off searching the island for Mr. Owen.
In the storm.
You didn't want to join them?
They are men accustomed to physical activity. I prefer to search for the truth with my mind.
And to finish
Me
this
too.
damn snooker game.
He's still trying to do that shot.
Yeah.
You think they'll find Mr. Owen?
Not in the sense you mean.
What?
What?
What? Ugh, never mind, he's being cryptic and annoying.
Well, that either means you know what's going on, or Mr. Owen's dead, which you also know.
Where would you search for Mr. Owen?
Closer to home.
Right in front of me. Where
Oh,
he's
I get
standing.
it. He's implying it's one of us.
Well, he's implying it's
Any
us.
idea how we can get off the island?
I've allowed you to continue your own investigations, Mr. Narracott, because I disagree that being the odd man out makes you more suspect. On the contrary. But I've given you a good deal of advice already. It would be well if you thought for yourself for a while and let us get on with our game.
Good day
By
to
all
you, Judge.
means, get on with your game.
Yes.
It's annoying seeing you stand there.
And now we've come full circle.
Have you seen any of the others?
Before we came in here, I saw Miss Brent knitting on the patio as if she hadn't a care in the world.
They're leaning on those cues. It's a
Could you
form of death
perform an
waiting to
autopsy on
happen.
Mrs. Rogers?
I could, sir, but I won't. As Mr. Lombard so helpfully pointed out, it might be thought I had something to do with her death. It would be unethical for me to operate.
Also, it will completely mess up the linen.
How much Trianol is missing from your supply?
I wouldn't know. I left the bottle with Rogers in case his wife required a second draft.
Thank you for your time,
Investigate.
Doctor.
Or a third draft. Or a fourth draft.
Or just the whole bottle, really. Not really fast.
Well then, let's go investigate that.
Yep, let's go find Rogers.
Let's see, we can get to the parlour through the dining hall.
Yeah, it goes dining hall, kitchen, parlour.
Yes. I'm getting a little better at navigating this place. Seagull!
No.
I'm growing fonder of birds in my time here. Oh, come on, it'd be kind of cool if the art critique changed from day to day.
After looking at this painting 50 times, I find myself warming to it.
Yes.
Okay, so...
Gotcha!
I feel bad for this guy. If it wasn't him, they're still
Hello,
making it
Rogers.
work.
Does he
Hello,
just
sir.
rotate on the spot?
Was there anything you required?
Just looking around. That ham looks good.
Mrs. Rogers had a way with hams. Baked, boiled, fried, pickled, en casserole. Always a treat.
Oh.
Downer.
When will dinner be ready?
8 o'clock, sir. Or close to it.
Don't ask him that. That's really mean.
Still loving the piano.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary since you arrived here at Rogers?
Just this, sir. This house is more like a museum than a residence. I've dusted every square inch, and I've found articles left behind by many previous owners, including the Robsons, that actress, and even
Kaiser Wilhelm.
Admiralty. The only owners who seem to have left no mark at all are Mr. and Mrs. Owen.
Good day to you, Mr. Rogers.
Well, if it's set before World War, and these
That would-
people have, like, political connections to foreigners or something,
That would be a long shot.
you just force push
Yeah.
the door.
Okay, so...
Hold on a sec. Just in case, like, there are consequences here, I am going to save the game, because if we, like, go in on the corpse...
And
then
it
it comes
turns
in-
out she's not dead.
Yes.
She's just tied up. Then we can blame the Doctor and Rogers.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to find that Trianol thing. Quickly, before he's finished with the ham.
The body was thoroughly searched. No need to disturb it now.
Oh.
Fine.
Let's find this side of the room.
Okay. What is that?
Small pack of sewing needles.
Linen or something.
It's our sandwich.
A
That's
letter.
for Rogers.
I copied the contents into my notebook.
Okay,
Maybe we are replacing these things afterwards, but...
I think so. Hold on. Delay letter?
Where's that? Oh, the top.
Rogers. Here we go. British Canada absence, yada yada.
You have the gramophone.
Ulrich Norman Owen. Okay,
Just in case we're delayed, I had a record made.
Not at all suspicious.
Never.
I copied the contents into my notebook.
Oh, did we not come in here?
Letter of invitation. I invite you to work for me.
Yes. Little house party. 8 guests. Wait, what? Oh, of course.
Yes.
8
Right.
plus those 2.
Arrive early Friday.
Gramophone record. Ulrich Norman Owen. Oh, there's no triangle.
Well, is this a bathroom?
That might be in here, actually. Yes. Oh, no.
Nope.
Gutted.
Isn't this a sink with nothing on it?
Yeah, there should be something on it.
Are we missing something here?
Can we walk further in? No.
No.
There'll probably be something here in the
You
future.
won't even comment on the radiator.
Hmm.
Something's wrong.
Wait, what was that? Go down?
No, that's just leading you back. There's nothing here.
We walk back in, he's choking her. I was like, oh, terribly sorry, sir, didn't know you were in there.
Right. Okay.
Okay, we can't find the pill bottle. Maybe that'll turn up later.
Maybe.
We should look for other people.
Yeah. Okay, let's try upstairs. We haven't looked around up there yet. Someone might be in a room with a gun.
See. Yes, my plan is almost complete.
I haven't even had to shoot anyone yet. That one guy committed suicide and that woman had a heart attack.
That'll be really annoying. We can't arrest him yet. It'll be conspiracy for murder. That's like 3 years.
What? More stuff to steal?
Oh, what's that?